Say goodbye to the audience. Bye. Okay. Oh, you're gonna put that in the outtakes now, aren't you? Hi, I'm Jen, and I'm one of the co-owners and co-founders of 8 Ounce Coffee. My experience in the coffee industry started in 2010 when I was living in the UK. World Barista Competition was in London. It was 2010. It was happening that weekend. So my husband Wes, who's my business partner here at 8 Ounce, he was volunteering there, and I thought, what is this competition about coffee? Okay. He convinced me to go check it out. I'd never experienced anything that had an atmosphere like that. It was people from all over the world, but I went and sat with people in the audience who were cheering for the Canadian competitor, who was Kyle Straw that year. It was just electrifying, and I was hooked on the coffee community and the industry, and I knew from that moment that I wanted to be part of it. That same weekend, there was a pop-up in London called Penny University, and it was Tim Williams and James Hoffman, and they were serving coffee directly to people. You would sit down, you would have their undivided attention for half an hour. I met James before a few times. He knew that I didn't really like coffee. He told me he was going to change my mind. I thought, yeah, sure. The coffee that he made me was, I can't even remember what kind of coffee it was, but it was on a Hario wood neck, the one with the cloth filter, and he saw my face drinking it, and he knew that he just made me the first cup of coffee that had really changed my mind. It tasted like unicorns and kittens. I don't know what it was. That was the cup of coffee that would go on to change the trajectory of my life. The coffee industry for me is what keeps me really passionate about this, and so anytime we do anything with competitions or any new cafes opening, that's really what I get the most energy from. That's kind of why 8 Ounce is here, is to help the coffee industry and to keep everybody growing, and it's exciting. Are you in the background giving me rabbit ears and stuff? We have to be constantly conscious of who's being represented everywhere that we are in coffee and everything that we do, whether that's behind the bar or whether that's at competition or the companies that we work with. We've always championed women-owned and women-led coffee vendors and coffee manufacturers that we work with. My favorite example is Porlex. Porlex is a company in Japan that makes hand grinders, an incredible company that mostly employs women in their factory, and it's just an amazing company. We love to champion companies like that. We also we passionately support organizations who are helping give opportunities to marginalized communities, organizations like Get You Some Gear and Woods Homes, and we hosted Strong Coffee Future Champions last year. So I think it's really important that everybody in the coffee industry is supporting these organizations and thinking about who they're representing and who they're working with. You know what I think about a lot? There's an art installation about a block away from 8 Ounce HQ that is a mountain, and people are climbing that mountain, and they're looking up and they're climbing it, but they're also reaching back behind them to pull up the people behind them. And I think about that almost every single day, especially as women. There have been women before us who have paved the way for us and cleared the gravel, so it makes it a little bit easier for us. And we need to be making sure that we're constantly doing that for the women that are coming up behind us. We need to be always looking behind us and looking around our shoulder and seeing who needs pulling up. If you're a woman in coffee, make sure that you are always reaching out to someone who's a little further along in their career and seeing how they can mentor you or help you, and always be conscious as well of who's behind you in their career and needs your support. That's actually really easy because I'm a certified tea sommelier. I would definitely pick Japanese green tea. I would pick a Gyokuro, and I would drink that for the rest of my life. That and hop water. I love hop water. Ooh, I love the Clever Dripper. I think it's underrated. I'm not an expert at making coffee. I'm not dialing stuff in every day like most of my colleagues. I need to be able to make something quickly and easily and know that it's going to turn out well. The Clever is foolproof. I've never managed to mess it up, and it's easy to clean, which is important, and it always tastes good. Clever Dripper for the win. I wish more people knew that anybody can be a coffee competition competitor. I think a lot of people think I couldn't do that, or a lot of people think that they're not good enough. Everybody should try if they're interested, and I don't think there should be anything holding you back. In the last 10 years, we've become a lot more diverse, thankfully, with who is competing. So I really like to think that however you identify, hopefully there's somebody that you can see that has competed and you can follow in their footsteps, and you can be the one to be the next person on that stage. I think everyone should know that they should compete. Okay, this is controversial. We'll probably get some hate mail for this. If you're in, let's say, a small town community center or a event conference space in a hotel and there's only that bad urn of terrible coffee and you really want some coffee, and it's probably a breakfast buffet, so there's gonna be orange juice there too. So you can have the terrible coffee, just add a splash of orange juice, and it's gonna taste like some delicious specialty citrus notes. If you close your eyes and don't think about it too much, it can pass as a good cup of coffee. Don't knock it till you try it. Say goodbye to the audience.
Yes, it will be at the end of the video. Yeah.
Bye. Okay. Oh, you're gonna put that in the outtakes now, aren't you? Hey, this is Jen from 8 Ounce. Thank you for watching. I can't remember the other things you told me to say. What was I supposed to say? Stop by 8 Ounce. Come and see us. See you next time.
Okay, sick. We're good. We're good. Amazing.